What is the most prominent skill in the era of 4.0 Industrial Revolution? In my point of view, it's cognitive flexibility. But first, I would like to discuss the concept the era of 4.0 Industrial Revolution. Industry 4.0 refers to the current trend of automation and data exchange from manufacturing technologies. It encourages a so-called small factory, which is a fully connected and flexible manufacturing environments using data from connected operations and production systems to learn and adapt to new demands. So, why cognitive flexibility? How does it help to embolden the new future of technologies in our modern lives? Well, what is cognitive flexibility? Cognitive flexibility has been broadly described as the ability to adjust one's thinking from old situations to new situations, as well as the ability to overcome responses and thinking that has become habitual and the ability to adapt to new environments. Specifically, cognitive flexibility includes submitting transitions, streams of thoughts and attention, updating belief and cognition, multifaceted observation, expanding awareness, and deconstructing thoughts. This is exactly how it could prominently instigate the growth of Industry 4.0. Cognitive flexibility allows a person to think correctly, to adjust into new environments, and to connect and solve the problems in new ways, come hell or high water. It also allows a person to put the problem into the right context of issues. The world is changing rapidly, and so we have to live up to the demand of developments. More and more concepts are being brought up into our lives every day, so we have to at least be able to connect and understand them. So many new technologies and ideas have been presented and manufactured. We have to be able to update ourselves to fit in. We have to be willing to accept and to learn new things. For example, recently, Tesla has just released the new chain of automatic vehicles, or the introduction of 3D printed neighborhoods, or even solar powering our whole world. All these ideas were once underestimated, but now look, where are we? Because there are people who are running to the demand of upgrading our lives with automatic machines, and we started to accept them. That's why we're here. Multifaceted observations offer us chances to see the problems more well-roundedly. The more we cover it, the better chances we might take it in and handle it effectively. For example, a businessman wants to open a new chain of products. He has to think cross-fundamentally across different areas like finance, marketing, strategy, and corporate law. In order for the production to succeed, he has to be multifaceted. The more well-rounded he thinks, the more he is ready to the upcoming obstacles, which means the more chances he might succeed. But well, what are those if you don't even care about the world? You would only jump in and get the ball rolling because you care. This is where expanding awareness comes in. You would only care because you are aware of what's happening around the world. When the problems are too big to solve just right away, the help of deconstructing, which means to break it down into smaller pieces, will provide us with more support than just the big picture. Solve it pieces by pieces, chunks by chunks, little by little, and you will one day be able to solve the whole puzzle. Just the definition and uses of cognitive flexibility has pretty substantially embraces the ideals and mottos of Industry 4.0. And this is exactly why I believe this is the most prominent skill in the era of 4.0 Industrial Revolution. I looked up all the skills that are listed to be important, but cognitive flexibility seems to be the one that best grabs all the ideals of this industry we're hoping for. Cognitive flexibility also conveys and covers most sides of our learning lives, and it represents the hardest thing a person could ever find nowadays, to accept and try to learn about new things. We would only be able to grow if we were willing to change ourselves and develop ourselves.